Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of Beauty from Ashes. As you are fully aware, pretty much, that there has been a lot of collaboration going on some other people's channels that I have been following. I have seen that they've been doing a Dear Letter series to themselves. Basically, I thought even though I did one similar just way back called the Dear Child of God, which I'm hoping just to collaborate a bit more onto the thoughts on it, pretty much as a part 2 of a dear letter to my past and present self, pretty much, hopefully, of the new and changing me, even though we all go through changes in life, no matter what it is. And I'm just hoping that, even though I'm speaking from experiences and from my heart, that it will hopefully bring an encouragement and enlightenment to you all, that when I'm sharing my journey and my stories and my experiences, that we're not here to judge. We should be in a safe place not to be judged, and that we should be able to accept everyone. Even though I want to point out right now, though, everyone is on a journey, no matter what it may be. Some journeys of some people may be slower than others to get to where they want to be in their destination, even though I feel that the journey should be enjoyed no matter what sort of thing, and that sometimes we take life for granted no matter what it may be, you know, how it could go, even though also life is a journey to be enjoyed for a reason, because obviously wherever our life is going to take us from here on in, pretty much I reckon it's all based on our everyday choices, good or bad, and that will self-reflect to the future of what we are to become, even though some people may think that this is wrong, but this is what I'm just sharing right now on my heart based on my experiences and that. So without further ado, I want to share this with you. Dear present Kerrin of the changing woman that you're becoming, I'm sitting down and writing this letter from the future. Please don't freak out. Just listen to me and my heart and my voice. You may be thinking of, why are you writing to me? And the real reason why I'm writing this to you is for giving you my pearls of wisdom through the experiences I've been through, that should give you comfort and peace, as well as the knowledge, and also hopefully heads up that you're not alone. Sharing some of my experiences from the young and once foolish heart that has now grown fonder and wiser into a young woman that I'm becoming right now. I know that while being young, it's hard for you to blend into a label mentality of some kind, just to feel loved, wanted, heard, seen, you know, seeking for attention, or just hearing people out in affection, you know, want to feel loved. Who doesn't, right? Yet it comes at a cost, however, just to remind you, does it really matter to gain all of these, even though it would be nice to feel accepted, appreciated and all? I feel that it shouldn't, as we are born to be different and to stand out from the rest. Even though, like I said before in my video, if you were following my channel on basically the everyday encounter and typical life of an Aspie, I was sharing about shape-shifting. That's where I put it in, about, you know, blending in and all that doesn't always, you know, work for us Aspies. Anyway, to continue on, we were born to be different for a reason and a purpose in our life. We are our own original. No one can take that away from our originality, and there's only one of me to show for. Yes, I can choose to get it off and out of my comfort zone when I choose to make a difference of that ripple effect. No matter what people or the media to say of these hidden messages or agendas, I need to remember to remove these insecurities, doubts that I have about myself when I'm looking or perceiving these kind of thoughts in my everyday life of these, do I have to be skinny? Do I have to be tall? Do I have to be short? Do I have to be basically famous, or what have you? You may find with some of the situations you are or may be facing right now in the present, however, are difficult and want to just give up no matter what. But this is your race. Pick yourself up when you feel down, you know. You find the right people that will build you up, so to speak, when you fall down in this race. I need to remember also, regardless of the battles that I may be facing, some of these battles I need to choose wisely, however, and basically that no matter what these battles are, that, you know, we need to discern what are for real and what is not, pretty much, and also to know when to fight and not to fight. Sometimes some battles are left to be left alone. I'm trying to learn now and again. Believe in yourself and more. Believe in yourself more, and don't be too hard on yourself. I've realized that you have come to the conclusion that you've been so hard on yourself based upon the failures that you have failed so many times. You made as got to remember they are there to teach us as life lessons. The struggles based on the situations that you're facing right now, there is hope. Do not give up. And they'll get better over time. Trust me and believe me. Whatever situations you're going through, try not to dwell on them for too long and to accept some of those situations can't be or may not be able to be fixed or even change. Appreciate yourself and love yourself more. Regardless of that, you got to remember not to be a Mrs. Fix-It and fix everybody's problems, and actually learn to let those people around you that you socialize try and make sure to change themselves, even though it's a timely fact. And you know, sometimes maybe we may need to just take a step back and let them change, even though some people may decide not to change, but that's fine. We need to just realize that no matter what it may be, that, you know, it will come at a cost for them to change as well. There are a lot of heartbreaks and heartaches along the way when you start dating. You don't force it if it didn't work in the first place, and don't just enjoy the moments you have if you have a particular guy in your life right now, as well as not trying to rush to be an adult. Many of times, many people when they're young wants to be mature, wants to basically take on the role of adulthood so fast that they realize that they didn't have much fun. So in all for the day, I just need to learn now to just keep laughing and breathing and naturally live for the moment, and naturally, you know, even though I may be acting more mature of my age, regardless where I'm at, you know, these things will happen. The guys you dated may have broken you, yet you can get through these breakups, as it's not the end of the world. Sometimes you need to let go and be strong by putting on a smile on your face and carry on. As I say, fake it till you make it. Excuse my terminology. Love can be a jigsaw puzzle, I feel, as well as like everything else, and you'll know when everything will fit in that puzzle pretty much, because you know it's just right for you when you find the one in the near future. Change is never easy, yet life will teach us valuable lessons along the way. Enjoy the moments that we all take for granted now, because once we do not do this, however, in the now, it will be totally gone, pretty much, so to speak. Some of the things we take for granted: and breathe, laugh a little, live. Letting go is the beginning of a new life, however, if things don't go our way, and a new chapter in our journey. You know, as well as a new chapter in our story that we're creating for ourselves. Realize that if the guy that we were with wasn't the one, or didn't even care about, why should we care about him after the breakup, so to speak? Well, maybe to a point if you want to be friends with him, depending on, again, based on our choices. Realize if he didn't care for you, why should you? You know, even though many people may have warned you time and time again, he's not for you, Kerrin. He's playing you for the fool. He's just putting wool on your eyes. He's like lying to you. He's playing your heart, mind, spirit, and everything. As I said, I'm in here but to try and give chances, you know, even though now I'm trying to learn now, maybe not to them. Once that breakup's over, however, girlfriend, realize this, that it is his loss, that he didn't see you for the real whole package of what you were really, you know, ready to give for him. Realize that's why when you change yourself, however, for him, if he wasn't willing to recuperate, you know, give and take, compromise on anything, that despite that you were doing all the work of what he was asking for, even though it was a one-sided relationship, don't be darn hard on yourself, you know. Why should you change for yourself if he's not willing to just do something for you, so to speak? You'll be a girlfriend, pretty, you know, this could change yourself in so much misery, and as I said in one of my videos, that you will end up losing yourself, and it will take a long time to pick yourself up again. You'll be a girlfriend of a guy's dreams, you know, and what wants to him in his life once you find the real deal, and will share and do everything for you no matter what. This guy that you dreamed of and have been with needs to realize this too. If you're still with him, he may not want to be there for you anymore, or he's just, you know, testing the waters, I don't know, and maybe he'll have to answer to that himself, that he may need to grow up, mature, and to maybe have some of his own personal space, no matter how long it may be it, you know, say 6 months, a year, so be it. You never know, he may come back to you and want you, but then again, time will tell factor. You're also trying to find people who you can call friends. Ones that you can ring any time and any day to talk to, laugh with, share your secrets, and more. Yet you realize that they are there only for a reason or a time in our lives. You know, you realize that people come and go in your life. It's not you, however, when they do decide to leave you. One door opens and another door closes, however, giving you a new thing. You got to remember it's them that's, you know, causing it. Things will happen and begin to change in our own lives, however, too, that we need to take grasp of, be it a new job, be it a new place to move into, be it a new relationship, be it a holiday, vacation that we wanted to do or something. There are a few friends that I can call to have in my life pretty much right now, and then I am forever grateful. May find it a struggle to keep them in my midst of my social circle and more. As I said, I'll admit I am trying my hardest to socialise. Despite that, as I said, I like my alone time. You're a bright, smart young woman, or growing up to be one that no matter what happens here and then, don't let anyone tell you otherwise or change your perception of who you are and what you are. Never let anyone else tell you differently, however, because that's a no-no. And yeah, some people come as allows to test us in everything that we got and have. Great things comes to those who wait. The one word that can ruin someone is jealousy. Jealousy is a dirty word. Yet we all feel this way sometimes. I'll admit I was one of them. I may not be as perfect as I do with my flaws and imperfections, yet others may point them out to tear me down at every level. People didn't leave you as a person. It was that hideous word, jealousy. There's some changes that's going on in their lives as well, despite their jealousy and insecurities. However, when these people leave your life, pretty much bigger and better experiences and situations will come our way to come our grasp. I know with your personality that you're showing that you're shy, quiet, and awkward in some situations that you're giving off as you're at the moment observing others' behaviours, quirks, and their environment that you're in. Playing it back to yourself in your mind like a film strip to see if that's how it works, and more for yourself, just to, you know, see if they'll accept you for you, you know, regardless what it is. You once used to give yourself a hard time as well as trying to please everyone you meet in your life and social circle. Try and be confident even if it means, like I said, faking it till you're making it. As I know this is one of the many struggles you're facing right now. If someone chooses they don't like you for whatever that reason is, it's not your fault. We need to remember that we are the ones that define ourselves, not the other people around us. People will judge you, yet only the perception of you, yet something in you that they're judging on you, despite that the problem, not you. Need to learn to stop judging others, if the case may be. If I am, is don't know their history, past and struggles, or whatever they're going through. Instead, try and be open-minded and get to know that person if that situation calls for it, as you could be the one that could change their lives and their situation around, regardless of what they're going through, so to speak. Who knows? Don't worry about it being popular, famous, or rich, as all these are titles and more, as they are just materialistic. They'll just melt away. If you have the real true friends in life, keep to them. That's all you need right now, as well as family, as well as your self-worth, your everything in you, you know, self-value. By the time you're mature as an adult, you may not remember every popular kid that you associated with or knew back in your time in school, sort of thing. But, you know, who cares? You know, at the end of the day, some may remember you as well. But hey, it's like I said, as us making a life story for us in the long run. Be with people that you love, you know, who cares? Be sure to be with someone who, for relationships, I need to get back to, be sure to be with someone who really clicks and gets you, you know, and understands you. Remember, you're not there to fix that person, as I said. Be with someone that makes you laugh, makes you feel whole, makes you smile, makes you a bit angry, sometimes makes you be you, and sometimes maybe be a little flirting you. You know, it's okay to flirt now and again with that particular someone in your life that you love and care about, especially, you know, thing. Be able to share your secrets and more also with that particular person. Don't force friendships that aren't for you, and if they are friends in the first place, you know, or even, shall we say, any negative people that are in your midst of the thing, show them the exit. because you don't need that. You don't need people dragging you down. You need people that are obviously needs to be positive and actually shares your dreams, visions, passions, and more. You know, be with people who you can be yourself with and towards them. There'll be people who will love you no matter what, and then there'll be some that won't. You're in control of your life, future, and journey. Own your life and not let the life own you, so to speak. Appreciate the little things that you're afraid to, you know, don't be afraid to laugh again, breathe again when things get tough for you, you know. Give yourself that ab workout. Appreciate everything around you. Do what you enjoy and love. Keep the past and future in mind, yet don't dwell too much on it. For however, as you need to make sure to live in the moment of the here and now, of the, as they call the present. You have so much potential, and now of the and so much potential to give and offer to yourself and to others around you. If you hang in there long enough, you'll see in the future some things didn't need to exist or even matter and being kept. Yet this is what life is really about. Lead by example, follow your heart, dreams and passions. Be brave, be strong. Do not worry what others may think about you. Enjoy life. Breathe, love yourself and more. You are stronger than you realize. From forever, the future, Kerrin. Well, that ends pretty much my dear Kerrin past, letter of the, or present letter to myself, and hopefully others around me that will be watching this hopefully will enjoy this and can actually relate to me. Well, that ends it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet on the next one, but I'll just give you the heads up later on maybe. Please like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you all soon.